I
was just looking up here. I just found this thing. It says, child under 9 years old dies with COVID-19.
Yeah.
So
No,
all
that's
of the things. It says Toronto Public House says a child under the age of 10 died with the disease, but not as a result of it.
no.
So then why are you writing the fucking article?
And everything you look up, it will say things like that. This is where the media fucking pissed me off, because it says there are a few children, which was the number this guy quoted me today. A few. Yeah. That's not, you can't, that's not anything.
That's not a number.
So there are a few dying of it in the U.S. And I like, they're dying from it? Well, yeah, they're dying, they have it. That doesn't mean they're dying from it.
Yeah.
They're probably not. But that's a thing. That's how that's being presented as, yes, there are children dying from it. They might not die from it for another 80 years. But they're dying from it. It's a long death. A long, painless, carefree, happy death. That's called a life. Oh. Idiots. Stop indulging this shit. Let's start voting people out who talk about it anymore and get rid of them. If your politician says anything COVID related, don't vote for him next time. Unless it's, I'm going to end COVID restrictions, then vote for that guy. Because otherwise, this is going on forever.
Yeah, it's never going to stop.
And I figured out today that the masks are forever no matter what. They're just part of our life now. Not necessarily mandatory, but people don't want to feel like retards for wearing them, so they're just going to keep wearing them from now on. And that's going to be the thing. We're all going to be Michael Jackson now. Because my work just ordered thousands of them for sale, right? We're not just going to throw them out if COVID ends. We're going to keep trying to, so people, we're going to sell them, you're going to buy them, and that's how the world works. So masks, we're just masked people now. It's a good way to hide our emotions. And, keep our poker face. Try reading a poker face when the dude's got a hood and a mask on.
I noticed that when you go to the store, if you buy smokes now, they, instead of like IDing you, they literally just say, what year were you born?
I had to pick up a parcel from FedEx today. And they said they had to check my ID, and I said, how does that work with this on? And they said, oh, we look at your eyes. Oh, okay. Very good. I'm going to cough in your eyes, and you're going to get COVID.
Fucking hell.
Oh, we look at your eyes. No, you don't. You don't even look at my ID. Just pretend you do and hand me my package. Which she did. She's very lovely, and I'm not criticizing her, but they don't look at it. Oh, yeah, you're some fucking FBI eye analyst all of a sudden.
Where did you pick up that skill? Online?
I used to have to ID people. I worked at gas stations for very many years. 3 different major companies. Esso and Shell and Husky. Mohawk. It was Mohawk when I worked there, but that's racist. I was the people-ager at 2 out of 3 of those.
Wait, really?
Yes. I was the people-ager of 2 of them. One of them I owned. So I got really good. I ID'd people. I didn't give a fuck. I ID'd because you might be a compliance officer. I didn't ID because I cared if you were of age. Just so I didn't sell to the guy who could find me $2,000. So I'm not learning what your eyes look like. Fuck. Neither's some minimum wage FedEx person.
Fuck's
So,
sakes.
don't lie. Stop lying. That's the whole thing.
That's it.
Again. For the rest of the year, which is almost over already. That's a thing I have right there. I don't know why I have that. But it's here, and it costs me $60. So you're welcome. Oh, hey, there's Trump. There's Trump talking about Corona.
Okay.
Okay.
So good.
The exasperated sound after.
What's this one?
Oh, fuck.
I'm not going to keep doing this. Hey, it's the Corona song.
Oh, God.
Good stuff. There's a Corona Avenue in Kelowna. I can't imagine that's a popular place to live right now. I live on Corona Avenue. Get out.
Get out. Just get the fuck out of here.
Now. I don't have it. It's the name of my street. Out with you.
Get Mask or no mask, get out.
A cab driver who stole my wallet today. No, he didn't. But it sounds cooler than I left it in his car. He told me that he was in a place and he coughed and they threw him out.
Oh my God, really?
Yeah, like a medical place, like a clinic or whatever. He's just like, for a totally unrelated, like to get his back x-rayed or something like that. And he coughed and they're like, get out!
It's discrimination.
Yeah,
can't do that.
Well, this whole thing is.
Yeah, that's true.
Anyway, that's enough of that. Tell us. So there's my challenge. Please tell us your Corona stories. I want to know. Someone who knows something about it. Or if you've had it, I will pay you to be on the show. And by pay you, I mean I'll tell you I'll send you money and likely won't. But we'll talk. We'll work something out. That would be awesome. Anyone who's had it, please. Oh, that would be dope to interview with you. Unless you're dead, that would be kind of more boring, but still cool, I guess.
Yeah, wouldn't get a whole lot of information out, that's for sure.
Well, you must see people. Well, I guess you're not there anymore, but you must have seen there must have just been massive influx of people going to your cemetery, right? Because so many people are dying.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. No. Not at all.
Well, how come everybody's dying? How come you're not seeing massive... How come funeral homes aren't overwhelmed with all this death?
I think because they must be doing what they're doing in New York, which is they're just throwing bodies into a giant fucking refrigerated trailer.
Yeah. You'd think you would notice that in a town like Milton.
You would think, but...
When 80% of the town has time to sit down and massively analyze the new parking spot for hours, discuss, open debate on two white lines on the pavement. Oh, did you notice the new parking spot? I did notice that. I believe it's 3 centimeters smaller than the old one. No. Yeah? Marge
and then
measured
the other
it.
Comes in, I was going to say, fucking Marge. She's always measuring these things.
Marge didn't measure it. She did. I don't like Marge. Neither do I.
Marge and her fucking rulers.
In a town like that, in a town, God love you, I love that page so much. In a town like that, you notice. Number one, they'd be like, has anybody seen Marge? Is she dead? I think she's dead. But they would notice.
That or she's out measuring something.
She's out measuring something. They would notice a trailer full of bodies in a second. Did you guys see the trailer full of bodies? It wasn't parked evenly in the parking spot. No, it was not, but we'll get to that later. We're talking about the death now.
I think that's what it would be. They would be more like, did you guys see the way that fucking trailer full of dead bodies is parked? Oh my God.
He was parked there for hours and he didn't have a permit.
Right?
I know.
That's a private street. Bullshit.
I can't even park on my own street, but he could park there all day loading up those bodies.
It's so bang on. This is legit. I'm surprised this isn't actually a conversation in Milton Rat.
Who can tell me the name of a lawyer? Because I want to look into this right now.
I had one, but he died of COVID.
He's in the trailer.
He's in the trailer.
Marge, how big was he?
Are they stacking them right? Are they doing it parallel? Because they're doing vertical. That's just not going to work.
They won't fit as many in there. What? I was in Oakville the other day, and they had like 50 more bodies in their truck. They did not.
They did. Marge counted. Marge counted.
Why doesn't Marge get a job?
And who's paying her for all these amazing things? Like, what the hell?
Where does she get that tape measure? That should be a show. I want to do a radio show, but it's just going to be the Adventures of Marge.
Adventures of Milton Marge.
Milton Marge. I like that. Yeah, that's good. The I Wonder Woman. I wonder.
Right.
That's funny stuff. Oh, Milton, I love you. I can't wait to visit you this summer. For 60 hours. Yes, Marge. I'll be out. She'll be like, he was 60 hours in 2 minutes. He just wouldn't shut up.
Right? Did you see the way he parked in that chair?
Stop it, Marge. I swear to God. I'm not in the mood for you ever. There you go, kids. That's good stuff. So yeah, you would notice is what I'm saying. And Gord lives on a cemetery. You would think he would notice if a bunch of people were dying. That those people would be noticing. Hospitals around the country are overwhelmed.
Never noticed.
Yeah, right? Hospitals around the country are overwhelmed, except if you talk to doctors and nurses, and they're like, yeah, they're so chill. And they don't, you know why no one's talking about it? Because it's not fucking happening. Everyone's like, well, nobody's talking about it. That's because there's nothing to fucking talk about. It's not happening. I'm putting my foot down and saying it's just not happening. And well, look at the numbers in the States. No, it's not happening. I have friends in the States. God love him, fucking Todd Cochran. His sober voice on this, and he's saying it's not happening.
Yep.
They're lying.
It's not surprising me.
The people who are saying it's happening are lying, and the other ones, you don't know. We have no idea what's happening in the States. We don't know if people are getting shot every day. We don't know a fucking thing. We follow what the news says, and we hope that that's true, and we go by that. But it's not, maybe. It usually turns out later that it's not. And this could be that. Just no one wants to admit that they've been fucking duped for a year. That's all this is.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's the Emperor's New Clothes. I hate that I finally found a reason that story is fucking relevant. Because I always hated that story. Thought it was dumb. Now I get it. Because I'm living it.
Scary thought, isn't it?
Fucking
hell.
When we're allowed to not wear masks, I want all of you to not wear masks, please. All right, we're an hour in. Let's go. What's happening? What else did I have? Oh, yeah. Do you want to pipe in here? Say something.
Oh, I got something for you.
Because I do have my sad story that I don't know if you know, but we'll get to that later.
Okay. When I saw this article and I read this article, I was a half a step away from fucking just shooting myself.
You don't have a gun.
Well, the Major League Baseball, right?
I've heard of it.
They have elevated the so-called Negro Leagues from 1920 through 1948. They've officially listed it as a major league status.
That's very kind of them.
I would love to know what this does for any human being anywhere to make them say, I feel better now.
It recognizes...
There's no more racism now because of this.
Yeah, no, that's not... There's more racism day after day after day. It's not getting better. It was supposed to end when you had a black president, but no, in fact, it got worse. So,
yep.
And then racists used that as a reason to get worse. So, way to go, racist. It does nothing, and it's not like whatever. So I guess they haven't been formally recognized.